You are constantly casting spells. And the sooner you realize it, the sooner you can start calling in easily all of the desires you want. You see, you've already created a belief system that is either working for you now or not. I've been an online coach for 4 years. I've helped hundreds of women. I can tell you most of the time, the thoughts and the programming that you currently have is 80 to 90% not serving you to your highest good. Like, y'all could really hack the system right now and easily manifest everything you want. I'm gonna need y'all to take this a little bit seriously, because this is your whole life we're talking about. You will come to learn. I'm the queen, tell it how it is. My whole life I only had guy mentors, I had guy bosses, and they were super tough on me. Now I understand that tough love is love, because had those mentors not been super hard on me, I would have never gotten to where I am today, to be able to teach y'all how to step into your highest timeline and literally get all of your desires. This channel is going to be about leveling up, getting hotter, getting to the motherfucking bag, waking up every day just excited to live life again. So many of y'all have fucking lost it, working from someone else, being in a body you're not happy in, picking up all these habits that don't serve you, not setting boundaries in dating and in friendships. Get the frick ready to stand the fuck up and hop back into the creator seat of your life again. It's my first YouTube bag. I am not new to this. I'm true to this. The real ones will know we've been here before. As you learn me, and as a disclaimer, I am going to tell you how the fuck it is. I'm going to call you out on your bullshit, but no, it's because I love you. Because some of y'all are playing around a little bit. You're playing around a little bit. It's getting a little played out. It's getting a little old. I need you guys to live a life you're not gonna freaking regret when you're on your deathbed, okay? To grab my motherfucking glasses up here. Class is in motherfucking session. So the theme of today is you're constantly casting spells. Your words have a vibrational equivalent. This has been measured in science. I love talking to people like this. They get so concerned that this can't be real and it's not real, and they use that to like believe the shit that's already not working for them. They make their own life harder, but they can't see out of their own ass to realize that not only has this been scientifically proven already, that we live in a vibrational, energetic universe, but some people like being miserable. And one thing I learned about misery is it loves fucking company, bitch, but not you. Walk out that motherfucking door and don't be the bitch that's around to hear other people complain about the injustices of life. And to the non-believers, the underachievers, the tweet and deleters, be like, oh, Lexi's so delulu, Lexi's so this. They're even gonna call you delulu. Until stuff starts showing up in your reality, then they're gonna be the same ones that ask you how you did it or hate on you. So understand this, everything you believe to be true is true. And some of the stuff you believe, you're not even aware you believe it because it's so deep in your subconscious. So let me tell you this, if there's anything you're attracting right now that you don't deem pleasant, it's because you are a vibrational match to it, or that's what you believe. If you're not making the money you want to be making at work, it's because you believe there's some sort of glass ceiling. There's some sort of money block somewhere, or you would have the money you desired right now. You are a match to every single thing out there, which means the possibilities and of the desires in your life are freaking endless. If I can get you to rewrite the things that you believe about money, rewrite the things you believe about yourself to be true, your confidence, your self-worth, you will attract people on their hands and knees, buying shit for you, wanting to serve you, giving you opportunities. It is left and right. Every day I meet someone new. I just met the guy from Shark Tank the other day when I was sitting working on my laptop. But there's some principles that I'm going to teach you over the next couple of weeks. I show up here every single Tuesday to teach you guys something new. Show up and start integrating this into your life effective immediately. So what is the emotional vibrational scale? So like I said, everything you think turns into an emotion, which can be weighed via frequency. Our whole world is energy. You put anything under a microscope, it is moving atoms. It doesn't matter what kind of life you have right now, there's a billion other possibilities in the quantum field also coinciding. A lot of times you'll hear if you have certain desires, it's because that desire already exists somewhere in the quantum field. There are people who have meditated and projected into a different timeline version of themselves. You think you can't make $20,000 a month, and you think that you can't manifest a free coffee. This comes easy when we fix your self-concept, when we fix the things that are coming out of your mouth, and when you start living life the way it was meant to be lived. On the lower end of the vibrational frequency scale, we have anger, shame, guilt, sadness, In the middle, we have mundaneness and jealousy. As we start working our way up, we get to happiness and gratitude and love and authenticity. I need you guys operating out of that shit every single day. Even if you don't know what you currently want to manifest. You're like, Lexi, I don't even know what I want. It's okay. It doesn't mean we can't open you up to a realm of possibility where you're not even manifesting, you're just on autopilot feeling good and then shit's pouring in for you. Like, how good does that get? I've manifested so much in my life, but it's stuff you can't make up. Like, I was coming home from the gym, Keep King, and I ended up in a future music video. I was living in my 1-bedroom apartment and they raised the rent on me. I went online and literally found a 2-bedroom that the price had tanked on in the same building for the same price I was paying. So now I have a whole beauty room. I wasn't trying to manifest any of that because I didn't even know it was possible at that time. When you feel good every single day and you open yourself up to this new personality version of yourself that is happy, that is grateful, that knows the energetics of money. The energetics of money is literally just abundance. When you open yourself up to these good feelings, shit will start pouring in. You give it a little time because there's always a time delay, and people freak out about this. When you change who you're being, but the same old shit shows up, that's your old self. We can't freak out when you've been a certain way for a year, 2 years, or months. Let's say you've been in a funk for like 2 months, just hating your life. You can't be mad when you wake up, decide you're gonna be in good spirits and get a parking ticket. But you stay consistent with that for a couple of days, a week, 2 weeks. It starts building momentum. It's almost hard to go back to the way you were before because now you're building positive momentum. This is the same way of how you get in a depressive funk in the first place. You had one negative thought, that negative thought manifested into an emotion and started attracting negativity to you. And before you had time to switch it and doing things you know that make you feel good, now your reality is shifting. Your reality will shift to affirm how you feel. Your reality will always match who you are being, and how you feel. Please start trusting me and use this as like a Delulu homework assignment. Like, I'm gonna just do the shit Lexi says because what do I have to lose? Because think about it. What do you have to lose by feeling good? So many people have made excuses for feeling bad, for calling their friends after work and complaining about their job, for talking shit about their other friends. People just want a reason to be unhappy. This is your sign to stay far away from the people believing that this society is so injustice. It's injustice to them because they believe it is injustice. It's injustice to them because they are not good people, so they are receiving not good in return. It's injustice to them because they're not loving themselves or others, so they don't get loving things in return. It's injustice to them because they are not a vibrational match for anything better. I've got an analogy for you guys because I know sometimes there's going to be something in your life not going right. So it's like, well, Lexi, how do I focus on what I want to manifest when I just got fired from my job? So imagine there's 4 doors and 3 things you want to manifest and 1 thing feels super icky. Let's say you just got laid off from your job and so you want to manifest a new job, but behind that door is shame and guilt and resistance and you don't even know what job you want, and applying for jobs every day makes you feel like shit and you don't have stability and you freak out because you still have to pay rent. So that's door 1. You want to manifest a new job, but behind that door is a lot of negative feelings. And then there's your love life is thriving and maybe your health is thriving, like you have full functioning body parts, can go to the gym, and you have both your parents are still alive, or you have a roof over your head, or you have clean food and running water. It can be so fucking basic, it doesn't matter. And those things actually make you feel good. You just focus on the things that are going right, that other door will figure itself out for you. But we're all such control freaks that we can't just let that door figure itself out. We think that if we coerce it, we're gonna get it to work out from our controlling, forceful energy. Where do you think controlling and forcefulness weighs in on the vibrational scale? We're talking low, baby. If you just feel good, the thing will figure itself out. And that's such a hard concept for people to grasp because, again, we're control freaks. Guys, I'm a control freak. I'm not shitting on you guys. I'm literally the biggest control freak. I grew up with a father that was an alcoholic, and so I'm constantly on the defense, and this has been something really hard when trying to manifest. It's just like letting the fuck go and letting things figure themselves out. Guys, there is a God of the universe, the creator of you and this entire world working for you. You are not God. You can't figure things out like the universe can figure things out. So if you just stay in alignment and feel good and just focus on what there is to be grateful for, I promise things will work itself out. You're not God. Stop being the God of your life. Take out your journal tonight, sit in bed and ask yourself what you want to believe true about your life. Do you want money making to be easy? Because I can promise you, when I went into starting my business, I never believed anything else to be true. Because why would it be? I have a skill and I can help people and I know I can transform people's lives. Why would I think that making money would be hard? Where would I adopt that from? I'll tell you right now, I could have adopted it from my parents. They didn't take much risk in their life. Had I listened to them, it would have only got me as far as they got, and I wanted to go further. Always gonna be someone that's trying to make you feel bad for being delulu and for being blessed, because not everyone is being blessed. There's no reason for you to feel bad about having an abundant life, because guess what? Every other person can have that too. There is not any sense of abundance that you deserve over someone else. We were all born worthy and they can tap into it too. So stop feeling bad for getting a raise, getting a promotion. A lot of people's money stories have to do with worth. That's why they're not making $1 million per year. As I want to leave you guys with something today, I want to tell you, start writing down all your thoughts that come in. Your words have power. And if you don't realize it, look at your life and start doing a checklist of all the things you believe and how it matches up in your environment. I promise you'll find evidence. It's important to start getting so crystal clear aware of the thoughts that are constantly popping up, because that's your belief system. What a belief is it's just a thought you've thought many times that it's become a concrete belief. If you can get aware of it, you can get ahead of it. Your ultimate goal for alignment is to figure out how to feel as good as possible in the morning and test yourself, play a game. See how long you can stay there. Maybe you stub your toe and you get so pissed off and you're like, damn, wow, I'm super moody and I really get agitated easily. Tomorrow, maybe you talk out loud to yourself when you get a parking ticket, like, hey, this is a result of my old energy. I'm not that person anymore. You want to start getting more resilient and more resilient and more resilient, and see how long you can feel good for. Get up, put sunlight on your face, go for a walk, do things that are going to make you feel good. Sit down and list 20 things you're grateful for in your life to start rewiring your brain and where you focus on first thing in the morning. I cannot wait to keep doing YouTube. I'm so excited to be back. See you guys next week. Bye.